What's up guys, and welcome to another installment of Lore of the 40K universe. This time we will dive deep into the weaponry of the Xeno race, the Eldar. Now they've got a bunch of weapons, so this one would mainly be focused on the grenades and close combat weapons. So let's learn about some Eldar trickery. Starting with the grenades. The Shimmer Orb is a grenade that produces a force field that shields the user from incoming fire for a short period of time. Warp spiders generally use these amazing weapons. Plasma grenades are used to shower enemy fortifications in plasma energy to drive out enemies from their fortifications. Hallucinogenic grenades release clouds of invisible gas. Anyone who breathes in these toxins experience illusions, paranoia, and may become disoriented and paralyzed. The anti-grav grenades. Warp spider exarchs carry these strange devices that, when thrown, temporarily disable the gravitational force on a small area, levitating and disabling enemy infantry and vehicles. Haywire grenades send electromagnetic pulses that disable many circuitry on vehicles. They are, however, harmless on living creatures. The Melt-A-Bomb is similar to the Imperial version, but much smaller and equally as destructive. They explode with so much heat that armor or people will be melted away in mere seconds. Onto the close combat weaponry. The Biting Blade is a two-handed chainsword that utilizes advanced monomolecular teeth that can shred through flesh and armor alike. It is wielded by the striking scorpions. The Celestial Lance is a crystalline relic of the Eldar. It was once wielded by Drastanta, Phoenix Lord of the Shining Spears. It has now been passed from craft world to craft world, wherever its power is needed. The Chain Saber are chainswords that are paired with gauntlets that have twin-linked shuriken pistols incorporated into them. Oftentimes wielded in pair, any striking scorpion who wields them unleashes an unrelenting storm of attacks upon their enemies. Chaos Eater is a legendary relic crafted on the lost craft world of Cthulhu. This witchblade is powered by an angry spirit which thirsts for chaotic blood and seeks revenge against chaos. Its power and fury is so potent that it can easily slay Chaos Marines and sends demons reeling back into the warp. The Debilitating Witchblade is an ancient weapon wielded by Eldar Farseers. It devours the enemy's life force with each cut, killing even monstrous creatures in as few as 2 wounds. The Dire Sword is a power weapon wielded by the exarchs of the Dire Avengers. An Eldar spirit is contained upon its hilt, and when a blow is struck, the spirit may destroy the enemy's mind, instantly killing them. Doombringer is a type of singing spear that vastly improves a Farseer's killing potential. The Executioner is an Eldar power sword so large it must be carried with both hands. Its immense size makes it easy to cleave a man in two. The Fire Axe, an ancient yet potent weapon forged in the fires of the fall of the Eldar. The heat of its creation never left it, and the flames dance upon the blade with every swing. Fuegon currently wields the axe, and death and destruction accompany him wherever he goes. Fire Saber was forged from the fangs of the drake known as Drak Var. His flames reduced the forests of Velorn to ash, and he toppled the temple of Isha. The great warrior Othanesh killed the beast and created this blade as a trophy. The saber is enveloped in living flame that strikes with a mind of its own. The Fist of 100 Blades. Long, scythe-like blades that can attach to their forearm. These blades extend the wielder's reach and effectiveness in close quarters combat. The Ghost Axe is a large axe constructed of wraithbone, and the weapon guides the wielder's blows towards the enemy's weak points. The Ghost Sword, usually wielded in pairs, these weapons leave glowing arcs in the air as they are swung by the wraith blades. These too also guides the wielder's blows to the enemy's weak points. The Gravity Blade. These blades control the gravity of an area near them. Oftentimes, Farseers levitate their victims and crash them down before killing them with the gravity blade itself. The Immolator is a witchblade that causes a struck victim to burst into flames. It also allows the Warlock to engulf an area in fire. The Merciless Witchblade drains the enemy's energy with every strike. Mirror swords are the preferred weapon of choice for a howling banshee. These power weapons are used in pair, and are so sharp that the air howls at every swing of the blade. The Scorpion's Claw is a claw-shaped glove that has shuriken catapults incorporated into it. It greatly improves the combat prowess of a striking scorpion both at range and close quarters. The Shard of Anaris. Anaris was the sword of the Eldar god Eldanesh. When Cain killed Eldanesh, he took this sword for himself. However, during Cain's battle with Slanesh, the sword was broken. The shards of the blade were scattered across the craft worlds. These shards have been forged into great blades of their own, and have been wielded by many champions of the Eldar. The Shining Blade is a weapon wielded by Baharoth, the Eldar Phoenix Lord of the Swooping Hawks. This sword was created by Val's daughters, using the flames of a dying supernova. Val is the Eldar god of the forge and smith. The Singing Spear is a silver spear searing with psychic energy. When thrown, the spear cries, as it's how it's got its name. When it is thrown, however, it is teleported back into the wielder's hands. Warlocks and Farseers favor this weapon for its ability to be used as both a ranged and close combat weapon. The Soul Shrive is a relic sword that contains the essence of a malevolent soul. So strong-willed that a warrior must wield this powerful sword since the weapon feeds upon pain and violence. The sword has a reputation of driving its wielders mad with tormenting whispers, causing them to take the lives of their friends and families. Despite the danger, the Eldar of the Ealdan wield this blade due to the desperation of their current situation. The Spear of Twilight. Locked in stasis by the Farseers of Eandon due to its tremendous power, Prince Yariel wields this spear after the invasion of Flahive Fleet Kraken. During the invasion, the Harlequin Shadowseer, Salandrai Veilwalker, convinced Yariel to use its power to drive back the Tyranid swarm. This spear killed the mighty Hive Tyrant in a single blow, burning the beast's life force. Yariel still wields it, even though this spear will eventually extinguish his immortal soul. The Sword of Wrath. This sword of righteous fury is said to be crafted by Val, the elder god of smiths. Thunder rolls from the blade, while lightning dances along its edge. Enemies are oftentimes paralyzed with fear at the mere sight of this weapon. The power that this blade holds has been known to kill countless enemies of the Eldar in a single strike. It currently resides on the maiden world of Darvinus. The Triskele is similar to a boomerang. This favored weapon of the Howling Banshees uses blades so sharp that they can pierce multiple enemies before returning to its wielder. The Wailing Doom, a massive weapon carried by the Avatar of Cain. It may take the form of many weapons, such as a spear, an axe, or a sword. It is effective against demons since it utilizes warp energies. The Wailing Doom can also fire a searing blast of psychic fire, liquefying anyone foolish enough to stand against the Avatar. The Warp Spear is a singing spear that can bend the energies of the warp and use this energy to pull enemies towards the Farseer. Witchblades are helix-shaped psychically empowered force weapons that focuses and channels a Farseer's abilities. It is generally carried with two hands, but most Eldar are adept at mastering this blade. The Witch Staff is a staff that can set anyone's soul on fire, even if the physical damage done is not severe. The Witch Blade of Isha. This blade empowers the psychic abilities of the Farseers at the cost of their physical abilities. The Witchblade of Koronos is a powerful witchblade which creates a vast amount of ethereal blades with each swing of its axe. It slashes at multiple enemies with its many blades. The Witchblade of Crone. This witchblade grants the user stronger physical attacks, while also hindering any psychic abilities. Zai Moram, aka the Blade of Destruction. It is a light and curved blade forged thousands of years ago before the fall, and shimmers with destructive power. Jane Czar wields this sleek blade with unfathomable speed and precision in battle. Jane's Moor, also known as the Silent Death, this three-bladed throwing star is covered in warp-infused black flame. Even though it's deadly to the touch, it never harms its wielder, Jane Czar, the Howling Banshee Phoenix Lord. And that was a look at the close combat and grenade weaponry of the Eldar. Next time we will look at the ranged weapons of this dying race. As always, you know me as the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, signing out.